Hi, I'm Sean, and welcome to another episode of Ultra Modded Stardew Valley Season 2. Let's go ahead and begin by checking the radio. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, on air. Join me today as we discover a new mouthwatering recipe from around the world. This week's dish, Blini. Blini are delicate, tender pancakes made with a slightly sweet, yeasted batter that puffs gently in the pan. The buckwheat flour in this recipe adds a lovely nutty depth. Top them with sour cream or cream cheese, and for a real pinkies up moment, fresh caviar. Let's make our batter and preheat our pan. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's check the news. Welcome to Kozu 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. Now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. Tomorrow, there will be a mix of rain and snow, creating varied conditions throughout the day. Okay. Ah, yes, I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. Spirits are joyous. Someone gave them a nice offering today, and they are very pleased. Nice. Alright, the Zuzu Shopping Network. Vinegar for only 100. I'm good. Alright. So I already know these are the only thing in here that's available. This is my second attempt at trying to record this episode, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Let's head outside. So first off, I have gotten rid of the Bird Guild mod. Nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to see if it would fix lag just a bit. And it actually does fix the lag a little bit. It's still there, obviously. It's always going to be there, even if we got it fixed the way it was when I first started the series. One sec. But it's better than it was, so I'm all for that. Now, the major issue when it comes to the lag, and I don't know why, someone made a point that they don't know why it would be this mod. It's just a content patcher mod, so it would probably be having to do with all the content patcher mods I have. However, and I brought this up too, if you go to Automate's mod page, look, it's the only one that does this. No other mod page does this. I've checked most of them, and none of them do that. None of them are this bad. So I have no idea why that machine progression system and machine evolution system, which we got rid of because we didn't actually need it, are causing that. But it also transfers to the game because with machine progression system installed, my game lags way more. And we can't get rid of machine progression system because it's literally needed for the Vegas's modded bundles. Now I could delete them and just, you know, restart. I'd have to restart because I don't know if you guys know how to edit stuff when it requires something and not require it. One sec. Sorry, I got to clear my throat quite a bit. But I don't know if you know, but you just usually you go to the mod that needs it. So if we go to the Vegas's modded community center bundles, usually you can click on this thing, the manifest, and you can change this to not usually need it. That's how I figured. That's the only way I know how to do that. And none of them say they require machine progression system or any of the other mods, but they do. And I've tried to change the content JSON to where it here, I'll actually show you that too. If you go to the content JSON, these are the bundles and telling you what you need. If you look right here, where is it? It should be right here. Notch Online MPS, that's machine progression system, and you can change this. This is the item, and this is the number you need. These are separators, pretty much the zeros. So I changed these. Found out there's more items than those. There's flowers and stuff even, which is crazy. And yeah, it still said it required it, so we just can't get rid of it unless we start all over, and I'm not really willing to do that at the moment, because if I do start all over, I am probably gonna switch to a vanilla playthrough and try to do perfectionist, because that was my next goal when I'm done with this series. So yeah, I don't know, there's just no way for us to fix it, though someone did tell me in the comments that there is a Smappy update, I guess, coming out soon, or not soon. They didn't say soon because they don't know, I guess. But it fixed a lot of performance for them, or some performance for them, so I'm hoping it helps. So we'll see. We'll just have to put up with it for now. Like I said, it's a lot better after I got rid of the Bird Guild mod. I'll be honest, the main reason I got rid of the Bird Guild mod was because it was the seed drops were annoying me. I wish there was a setting for that. Now, it's not really that big of a deal, you know, for the seeds to drop into your inventory. It's free items. But if I didn't have that mod... Ooh, what's this? What's this? If I didn't have the mod that picks up all the items and brings them to me, we'd probably be screwed. We'd probably be full of items. Oh, it's just another grasshopper. Okay. Yeah, we'd probably have a bunch of items on the ground, and it'd probably be making the lag 10 times worse. So I just got rid of it. We already have a bunch of other mods that let us collect things, so it's fine. Nothing wrong against the Bird Guild mod. It was pretty cool. But, yeah. Anyways, I put this on the tree. We're going to need pine tar. I have more to talk about, by the way. But, let's go ahead and do this real quick. We're going to steel upgrade. We're going to gold upgrade. We're going to diamond upgrade. And we're going to go to iridium upgrade. One thing about this is, as you see, it says it takes 5 days. It doesn't change when you upgrade them. So when you upgrade these things, you might want to take the item off and then put it back on. And then it changes. So there we go. Now, let's talk about the other pain in the butt problem that's easily fixable. First of all, let's go ahead and send our entire inventory into there. We don't want to accidentally get rid of that part. So what we need to do is we need to go over here and we need to check this chest right here, Nature in the Valley. As you can see, there are some error items, and while that usually isn't that big of an issue, I mean, you can tell that my screen's dimming by going on certain items. These two are a little messed up. And you know what? I'll explain why in a sec. Let's actually do what I was gonna do. Grab all. So now we just need to put all of these back. So what happened was 2 mods for Nature in the Valley got updated to where they changed the names of the creatures in their packs, which, you know, it's fine, whatever. But apparently, and I didn't read the update for it, and I tried to go back saves, and I don't know how far back this happened with one of them, but no matter how far I went back, one of these would not leave my inventory, and, or would not let me pick it up at all, and I couldn't get rid of it. So, yeah, they read the updates before you, install mods. I should have done that, or update your mods. But I was stuck with one, and I was worried because in the comments of the mods, it said something about game-breaking issues, and I don't want to deal with that. So I tried to look up ways to get rid of the problem in my inventory, and the easiest way to do that is to go into here. As you can see, they're giving me errors, and type in... Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be annoying. There you go. Debug clear. Debug clear is what you do to get rid of the items in your inventory. There we go. It's the easiest way to do it, fastest way to do it. And that's all you have to do. And all those odd items that you had problems with are gone. So, that's problem 2. There is a third problem, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Let's go ahead and read the mail. Hi, Sean. After the last sweep of the perimeter, I realized we're almost out of medical supplies. In this line of work, you never know when someone will need a quick first aid. Do you have an emergency tonic I could tuck into an emergency kit? I'd rather be prepared before someone actually gets hurt. Also, I got rid of the other quest menu. It was great. Don't get me wrong. I liked it a lot better than the vanilla one. However, it glitches with certain quests for some reason where it won't let me actually complete them. And I'm just more opening this one up too much. So, you know, might as well just keep that one. It's fine. Hi, Sean. I've been meaning to invite you over for a cup of coffee, but it kept slipping my mind until Duria forced me to sit down and write this letter. Why don't you drop by sometime? Sean, I was looking through my recipe book and found something incredible. My aunt used to make this dessert often, and I'm so amazed that I found this recipe. I thought it was lost in the moving process. I can't afford to get carried away with sweets, so I figured you would find a better use for it. Panna cotta. Oh. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. There it is. We need to get rid of this item. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we need a... This is the binoculars from the Ortho Guild, Orthan Guild, or whatever, the Bird Guild. Sean, today I woke up with a determined feeling of hunger, which is surprising to me, so I decided to cook something for myself for the first time in a long time. But by the time the dish was ready, my feelings of hunger was gone. So I thought I'd send it to you. I hope you don't mind my cooking. Alright, carrot cake. Don't say a word of this to Evelyn. I want a pale ale. I haven't had one since I sat on the porch with my old man. Years before he passed away. I want to remember what it tasted like. Bring me one when you have the time. Okay, we'll do George. Dear Sean, I see you reached the 4th floor of the Sunbury Mines. Okay, so this is a new letter. Like I said, I've already recorded this, tried to record this episode. This letter was not there last time. So this is weird. You've probably encountered creatures that pretend to be mushroom. Oh, okay. I'm not reading this letter. It just has to do with, it's a pretty long letter. Yeah, I'm not reading it. It has to do with the combat overhaul mod getting updated. So that's interesting. Hello, do you have some old weapons that seem weaker? Oh, this also has to do. So this will let us go to... Okay, so say we have a weapon before we install combat overhaul. And this weapon right here, say it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like for combat overhaul, we can go to Clint and get it fixed. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Dear Sean, in just 1 week, the Love Festival will be here. I hope you made plenty of friends with this year because you won't want to miss out on the festivities. It all begins at 9 a.m. Mark your calendar. Okay. So what's this? It smells like nothing, but it makes you feel safe. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, today is a festival day, so we can't go through the town. So let's go ahead and let's grab this and this. We're going to the beach because we're going to go buy some bait. Now, I was tempted, by the way, to also get rid of a lot of the fish mods I'm using. But I think that's fine, even though it clogs my inventory or my fishing and makes fishing a pain in the butt. It's fine. The raccoon gave me some tea leaves. I'll just have to deal with my problems, like not having to, you know, get rid of it, whatever. Let's go ahead and read this. Jellied compote. Okay. Fishing is a pain, by the way. When I tried to record this last time, I tried to fish for lava eel. That's what we're going to go do. It was a nightmare. Like, it was a major nightmare. Holy crap. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and buy one of you. Yeah, see, we only had 18 bait, 19 bait. And then we'll take this when we get to the... Oh, never mind. We're getting an event with Wilford. Nice. And there's the blue ring octopus. Don't know what that is, though. I think that's infinite food. Or the monster fish. What the hell is that? I feel bad today. No. Terrible. Hey, what's up? Let's go. Okay. Recently, I began to recall my past life more often. For some reason, reappeared this unreasonable longing. Before, when I lived in a big city, everything was completely different. I had a family, friends, and my life was quiet and calm. After graduation, I packed my things and, in search of new goals and opportunities from the outskirts of the city, moved directly to the center. The first month, I shone with joy and couldn't believe my luck. Such a grown-up and independent, one-on-one with limitless opportunities, kindly provided by the capital. I was too naive. Trusted everyone and didn't know how to calculate my strength. And what happened then? I had my own clinic. Still can't believe it. I sacrificed a lot for my dream. I even sold all my clothes, moved out of that apartment. In the daytime, I received clients. In the evening, dined and slept in the office. I wasn't worried about comfort or my own well-being, the main condition of the clinic and its visitors. And then... what time is it? I have to go. We'll continue next time, okay? Alright. Well, we learned a little bit about Wilford. Oh, we got another event. Okay. Elliot. Ah, the cruel irony of an inanimate object conspiring against artistic endeavor. That's not how a hammer works, man. Huh? Sean, perfect timing. Dear farmer, you're just in time to witness my ongoing battle with these so-called tools, which have clearly chosen betrayal over function. Yeah, definitely. Elliot's been helping for an hour, haven't made much progress. So I decided to fish instead. Elliot, hand me that. Go sit. You're better with words than wrenches. I only dropped the hammer twice. That's progress, right? Behold, the rhythmic percussion of industry, like waves against the shore, but with purpose. It's just a loose board, Elliot. You'd be surprised how much difference one board can make. Feel steadier already. Right. There, fixed. Much better. It even feels sturdier underfoot. That's why I stick to fish. They don't need fixing. The sea herself must be weeping with joy, or perhaps that's just a leak I caused earlier. Perhaps I shall immortalize this moment in verse. Ode to the dock. Don't. When autumn's breeze kissed weathered wood and steady hands made all things good. Elliot? Yes, my friend? Stick to your cabin, bud. We got this. Ah, but of course, I must withdraw before inspiration overtakes me. I've already rhymed splinter with winter's glimmer. Good lad, I was running out of ways to keep him from hurting himself. Guy means well, just wasn't built for this kind of work. It's pretty ridiculous. Does he always talk like that? He's trying his best, at least he wants to help. Yeah, you're right. He does try. Just, maybe he shouldn't. Not with hammers, or really any tools, ever. Yeah, probably a good idea. Let me fix my mic a little bit. There we go. You're definitely not from the Ortho Guild because I don't have that mod installed anymore. Alright. There we go. To the mountains. East Scarp's event starts soon, so we'll have to go there, but might as well. Might as well do this. No problem, man. I can't buy any more until tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, well, I can eat some of the fish, right? I mean, look at all this fish. This is why I was thinking about getting rid of some fish mods. Because look at this. This is crazy. Some of them even aren't fish. They're mung beans. But yeah. It's crazy. Let's check this. Oh, sweet. A wood club. That's what I've always wanted. I was also tempted to get rid of the backpack mod and just stick with what we have for our inventory just to make it a little more difficult. I'm not sure, though. It might be fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and eat this. And I'm going to go ahead and try to catch some lava eels, so I'll be right back. Hopefully I can get both of them. Alright, well, I caught one. I'll have to go back after we do the festival here. And get some events. I do know there's like 3 events we get here. I think 3. Oh, good afternoon, Sean. 'Tis a lovely day. Also, at first, I forgot I had a crab pot here. Obviously, I know now because I recorded this, tried to record this episode already. So, yeah, I forgot that was there. I do enjoy taking a walk in the fresh air. Stardew Valley is something special. Do you agree? Come, Sean, close your eyes. Breathe deep. Fill your senses with the valley. There's so much life here. And a Junimo appears. And he runs. I could have sworn I saw something. Well, never mind. Stardew Valley is more than just a place on the map. It is alive. Every tiny insect that scuttles, every rustle in the leaves. There's more than that, too. Yes, I feel it, too. You do. I'm so glad, Sean. I knew that you were special the first time we met. Thank you for your company, Sean. It has been a pleasure speaking with you. Yeah, see you later then. Also, there's a flashlight that keeps turning on and off, and there's a ghost on this book. It's haunted. Has to be. And here's the next event. Huh? Doc Harvey tell you to come after me about smoking? I think he told all the kids in town to lecture me. No one told me to ask you anything, but why are you smoking by the duck pond instead of near the lodge? Maybe I just want to change the scenery. Why smoke? I don't know. It's something to do. Not all of us are fit to work. Some of us just take up valuable space. Relax, Sean. I stick all the butts in my pocket. I'm not littering. Would it make you feel better if I picked up trash around town for a week? Come work on the farm? Yikes. Come on, Sean. I'm not trying to insult your hard work over at Ultra. I'm sorry. Well, what do you need? Wood chopped? Yeah, I could use some wood if you can help. Yeah, I can help out. Won't even bring my lighter. Hey, now these things are bad for your lungs. Can't do manual labor when it's hard to breathe. See, butt in my pocket. Pack put away. I'll be on my best behavior. Promise. You can be kind of annoying, you know. Someone's not going to be getting breakfast in the morning when he stops by to do manual labor. Yeah, that's pretty rude to say, but this is humor. You're real funny, Sean. Your wits were clearly wasted at Joja. And now we're going to get the event that has to do with our third problem. And this is technically, in a way, my fault for using the beta version of a mod. But here's the thing. I played with Eli and Dylan and Sword and Sorcery Final Mix in my last playthrough, and I seen this full event. Never had this issue. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with the compatibility fixes of Scarp Remastered. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I don't want to remove it just in case. So we're just going to have to deal with this, but you'll see in a moment. But yeah, Here, we'll just, you'll see. You know it's meant to be bad luck when a black cat crosses your path. Does the same apply to tortoises? I guess it would be if I tripped over you, huh? That's Tort, by the way, from Rich Side. Snort. Haha, okay, sorry, Torts. I didn't think I'd be seeing you again so soon. What are you doing here anyhow? Isn't it a bit weird for you to be out in public like this? I beg your pardon? We were enjoying the pond on a beautiful day, Eli Murray. What is the meaning of that comment? And it resets. So here's the issue. I'll actually just show you. The game is looking for Mateo. And in Final Mix, Sword and Sorcery Final Mix, Mateo's name has been changed to Val. Now here's the problem. Like I said, I've used those mods together before, and I never had this trouble because I've seen this event. I've seen it. So it's kind of weird that I'm having this issue now all of a sudden. I don't get why, but it's going to continue repeating itself. Now, you might be thinking, well, what are we going to do? We're stuck in this. No, we got a skip button. But in case a mod doesn't have a skip button, someone gave me someone told me about Event Repeater, which I already had, but I didn't know it let you skip events, you know, in an emergency. That normally, when it normally doesn't let you skip certain events, you can skip them with that mod. So you can put it in a hotkey, but we already have the ability to skip it, so we're gonna skip it. But yeah, that was a pain when I played. I kept checking and thinking maybe it was a power of Eli to reset time. My God. Ugh. But yeah, I thought it was Eli's power to reset time, and he was just trying not to make that mistake, but it kept happening, so I was like, oh, man, something's wrong. Meow, 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 wow, wow. Okay. Welcome to the Funhouse, Sean. It's the place to be on Spirit's Eve. Hey, Rosa totes loves this track, but if you get tired of it on an endless loop, there's a jukebox in the game room. And they do repeat themselves, so... Ain't Spirit's Eve grand? It's my favorite holiday, Sean. You can buy some stuff, but I don't really feel like buying anything, and I don't need any of this, so... Decorations accentuate the feeling of the season. I think it's a worthwhile tradition. Alcohol is traditional, but coffee is always my pre-game of choice. Though, full disclosure, I'm not fooling myself while under the influence, so if you see me on the dance floor at any point, no you didn't. Okay. I've knocked over so many things with these wings. Totally worth it, though. It gets windy this time of year. Marvelous. Yeah. Sig has the habit of smoking. He's a good friend of mine, and that's why I try to talk him out of it. Not only it's bad for him, but also the environment, you know? Try and talk some sense into him, too. Oh, I'm glad you're here. The town's festival is great, but Spirit's Eve at the inn has something special to it. Have fun, farmer, and watch out for all those hidden monsters, of course. Okay, some of them are going to have double dialogue. I can't believe the seasons went by so fast. It feels like the twins just arrived, and now they're going home. Joseph seems a bit down since the kiddos left. Maybe I should see if he wants to split a pizza. The kids are right here, though. They haven't left yet. We have to go home at the end of the week. I'll be happy to see Mom, Dad, and Andrew again, but I'll miss Grampy, too. I wish we could live here with everybody, but we gotta go home to the city. I hope Poppy won't be too sad. Wow, your costume really makes you just look like a bird on this couch. I'm writing a ghost story, Farmer, Sean. It's gonna be so spooky. I don't care that I'm wearing a dress. I just can't believe this is the largest size Gudrun could find. Okay. You're not gonna fish in your own pond, right? Sounds like it would take all the thrill out of fishing if you know exactly what you'd be fishing on the end of the hook. Yeah, but I needed those lava eels, man. You don't understand. Don't mind Sig. I've been getting him drinks and stuff since he's so worried about his skirt length. It is scandalously short, though. Henry? I don't actually know that much about him. He's nice, but doesn't say much. I generally go my way and he goes his. From what I hear, though, he's worked to the bone in Grampleton. I don't blame him for just wanting peace and quiet when he finally gets home. I had neighbors asking me if Eli's okay because they saw him talking to himself again. He's fine, if you were going to ask. Fact is, he's rarely bothered by what people think of him, but I'm tired of making up excuses for his behavior. I think there's someone... Oh, no, okay. That's his hood. It looked like there's someone behind him. Beautiful costume, Joseph. The boys are leaving at the end of the week. I'll be a little sad to not have the company anymore. I hope I get to see everyone again soon. I know there's not many people here, and they're all my neighbors, but socializing is hard. Yeah, I understand that. Dr. Jacob might not be one for small talk, but if you bring up the topic of livestock, well, he becomes quite the storyteller. Tonight, yeah, I'll be hanging out with my friends. Online chat isn't the same, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? I'm not sure what's in the pot, but it certainly smells fragrant. Have you tried the pool downstairs? Just go ahead, dear. It's free of charge, a little perk of our guests and favorite neighbors. What can I say? Rosa wanted a witch's cauldron. It's grape juice, cinnamon, and a blend of other spices. The scent's quite pleasing, isn't it? I don't think I've ever thought about trying grape juice and cinnamon, but okay. Isn't this spider the most adorable critter you've ever seen? I know a lot of people that would disagree with that. Oh, here's our neighborhood farmer. We always love having you here, pal. I gotta get out of this town just for a day. Grambleton's sort of my go-to place. I can't afford a fancy vacation. Valkyrie is excited to play today. Oh, hi, Sean. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I've got a lot on my mind. Pumpkin juice is needed. I think it's any juice, to be honest. Ginger ale and pale ale. Cool. I'm the kind of monster in storybooks that parents warn their children to stay away from. Who knows, I might just gobble you up in the middle of the night. They really are fates worse than death. I didn't expect to be regaled as a nursery rhyme. Keep an eye out, would you? I'd like to pick up any trash I find on the ground and toss it in the right place. Gotta keep things looking nice here. I remember watching this cartoon with Gudrun when she was little. It's fun to get dressed up on a theme. Okay. That's everyone in this room. Good day, Sean. Are you acquainted with Madam Welwick? Apparently the inn radiates with otherworldly energies. Is that not absolutely fabulous? Perhaps we shall host a seance later. I don't think there's anyone down here. Yeah. Ah, greetings, child of the old farm. Your grandfather sends you tidings from beyond. It appears that he takes pride in your accomplishments. Joseph has seemed a bit down lately. Do you know why? Yeah, his grandkids are leaving. Mr. Wumbus kind of looks like the Booger Man, at least from Vincent's description. He looks like a giant booger. Okay. Wood guards our house really well, so I don't need to worry about monsters appearing under my bed. Have you heard about the Booger Man? He's like the bogeyman, but he picks your nose in the dark. The children and I are working on a collated volume of spooky stories. Perhaps you would care to share a story of your own? Shh, we're telling spooky stories. Would you like to tell one? Alright, that's everyone over here. Do I have gifts I can give people? Not really. I mean, unless they want a bird. Or some weird fish. So, I know it's tough work and you're kind of exploiting the fish for profit, but whatever they ask for, make sure you give it to them. Okay. No schoolwork today, but I have to do chores. You'd think Eli would be better at keeping supernatural things to himself. Not everyone can see Junimos, and it leads to awkward situations. Remember how you worried Lewis when you first encountered them in the community center? I prefer this over the main event in Pelican Town. After all, I could play pool here. Hi, Sean. Sam and I practice for the band on Saturdays at his place. It's a good break from the basement. Joseph seems a bit sad since the kids went home. He must miss them. Vince is sad about the twins going home for the winter. I think we have it figured out, though. They can be pen pals. That's actually not a bad idea. Oh my god. Alright, don't give her fish. What? Okay. I did not expect that. No problem. Just don't tell Gudrun I gave you a bunch of fish. She'll slap me again and do 1 damage. Alright, well, that was the event. It was pretty nice. Even though we got slapped in the end. I think I just made Gudrun hate me a little bit, huh? Alright. By the way, you might have noticed there's a lot of weird buffs up here. This is from Combat Overhaul that gives me buffs for having certain rings, I guess. And this, the Cursed Blessing from Combat Overhaul, attracts more monsters to you. It actually tells you it's from Combat Overhaul now. And if you really want to, you can disable it, which is cool. I'm all for choices on being able to disable things you don't want from mods. All mods should have that kind of feature, you know, when it comes to abilities to change things in game. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and fish for that last lava eel. I'll see you in a bit. I have made the decision to say screw it. I've been fishing for a while now. Look at all this fish I've caught. But I haven't caught a single lava eel except for the one I got before I went to the Scarp thing. I have made the decision, even though it's tough to say and tough to do, we're getting rid of all the fish mods that I don't need for bundles because it's just, there's no point in having them. The aquarium's already going to have a lot of fish to turn in anyways, and most of the only fish mod I got that actually affects the aquarium besides some expansions is more new fish, and I'm getting rid of it anyways because it's just like, there's too many fish. It's just too much. It's ridiculous. So I also think I'll get rid of Tay's fishing overhaul. I like it, don't get me wrong, but we really don't do much fishing outside of trying to get stuff for the bundles and quests. And yeah, I'll probably just get rid of it. So let's go ahead and let me get all the fish that aren't for a bundle, and I'm gonna sell them. Or I could turn them into sashimi and then sell that. We'll see. Yeah, after looking at my mod list a little bit and even checking the mod page, I think I'm just gonna get rid of more new fish. Fish at Teva, I think I need for the Tavok crop mods I got. I think there's some additions to it, and I don't want to get rid of things that have, you know, links to other mods. Monster fish is cool. It doesn't add that much, and Pokemon fish is okay, so we'll probably keep those. But more new fish has over 140 fish, and they're added everywhere. And they wanted to add more, but they're making a expansion mod, I guess. So that's gonna be cool. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of more new fish, and we'll go from there. I sold all the fish that are from that, so we won't have to deal with that anymore coming up, which is great. Q-berry jelly and some polished turquoises. Let's see whose birthdays are today. We'll give them some polished turquoises. You got this for me? This is wonderful. Thank you. I had a feeling you would bring me something wonderful. This is fantastic. Oh, you brought me a birthday present. I appreciate it. Thank you. No problem, Flash. Abigail. Yeah, you have fun eating that, I guess. I can give these as gifts. Might as well, right? There we go. We gave some people some gifts. Awesome. Also, we can finish some quests if we look at this and see what they need. A pale ale to George. Will that finish the quest if we put it through the mail? Didn't I just buy a pale ale? It's in Artisan Goods, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Awesome. All right, a new flavor, 2 pretzels to Penny. All right, the mysterious seedling, a pumpkin to Caroline. Do I have a pumpkin? We can finish some quests easily right now. It'd be in here. All right, let's bring a pumpkin to Caroline. No problem. Enter Jody's house with the large mouth. Friendship was silly. Butter for Jody. Meridian tea for Pam. Do I have any more Meridian tea? Was it in here or was it? It might have not been through this. I don't see Meridian Tea in here, but I thought Meridian Tea, maybe it's an artisan good? Because I thought we had it and we just didn't do anything with it. Because I didn't, well, do anything yet with it. It's definitely not in here. It's definitely not in there. Did I put it in here? Vanilla flan doesn't go in here. Oh, oh, that's that lost letter. Seems like we don't have it. Okay, I thought we did. I didn't mean to put that in there. Alright, well, not that quest, I guess. Yerba Mott leaves to Demetrius. Do I have any of that? I think I might have the seeds for it. Yeah, I don't have it. All right. Well, whatever. The event's about to start anyways. We'll look at one more and see what we could do. Kalen, bring a coffee to Captain Kalen. I don't think I have regular coffee. Yeah, I don't have regular coffee. I have triple shot espresso. So that quest we can't do. Magnet fit. Oh, yeah. I got rid of that mod, so we no longer need that one. Okay. Ancient fruit needed. Okay, well, never mind. I don't really think there's anything we can do at the moment. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Oh, and there's another mod I've gotten rid of. I forgot to mention it. I've gotten rid of Leela's. Because we weren't really using Leela's at all. So, hold on a minute. Clear, reset. There we go. I wasn't using it at all, mainly because it didn't have all the mods for, you know, all the crops I can buy in there yet. But we didn't really interact with Leela at all. I think that's what her name was. And I figured, why not just get rid of it for now? Why'd I ever listen to my kid's sister? Not only is this not scary, but I'm not going to catch a citation from... But I'm going to catch a citation from Lewis for public indecency. Did they ever determine which of the Powerpuff Girls was the strongest? It was Blossom, right? Not Buttercup? I have no idea. My biggest fear is like getting possessed or trapped in the maze. My second biggest fear is getting scared by someone else who's been possessed or trapped in the maze with me. Okay. Maybe we should do like various takes on Powerpuff Girls next time. Powerpuff Girls, but medieval. Get us all big swooshy dresses. Mind the chill, Sean. I'm wearing this nice cozy lab coat, so I've got nothing to fear beyond the damp autumn grass. My grandchildren always want me to dress up, so here I am. I'm gonna ask Haley to take a picture of us later. I'm taking a little break to see if there's any real creatures lurking around. It'd be interesting to see their reactions to Rasmodius's creations. Don't worry, Mr. Metal is here to make sure the party goes smoothly. We need more candy. Grampy dressed us up with us, and did you see Eloise's costume? It looks so fancy. Oh wait, my line. Don't worry, good citizen. Super Rooster is here to protect you from the monsters. Oh, why can't we go into the maze? We'll look after each other. Please, Dad. I know I look ridiculous. Eloise is extremely persuasive. Squeak. Suit is clinging to Dylan for comfort while anxiously awaiting Eli's return from the maze. I'm not even going to try to say that. Not bad, huh? I've been getting compliments all evening, and everyone else has amazing costumes. Mind you, it's a bit stuffy under this mask. I decided to go as my Solarian Chronicles character. The costume doesn't look too silly, does it? Lenny does a twirl, smiling. I don't know, I feel pretty cute. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Hi, Sean. Have you had a productive fall? It's starting to get quite cold. Crops won't hold out for much longer. Alright. Candy corn recipe, licorice, Spirited Away recipe, hard candies. I'll just buy all the recipes. I don't really care. The rest of it's fine. I just want the recipes. And I'll spend my money on that. There we go. Happy Spirits Eve, Farmer Sean. Let me know if anything in my store catches your eyes. Why are they keeping the monsters locked up? It's terrible. I think they should be free in their homes. They would kill you, okay? I'm going to walk through characters because there's obviously a lot of people here. Hopefully nobody gets lost in the hedge maze this year. You laugh, but it's happened several times before. Tatakai? Okay. These monsters are imported from the Grambleton Adventurers Guild. I wish I'd keep them there and study them closer. Oh, you're dressed up you're dressed up from Fallout. Kind of enjoying myself. At least the pumpkin food is good. There's something about dressing up as a werewolf that makes me feel primal. What? You checking me out? If that's what you're into, I can flex these guns as much as you'd like. Okay. First of all, no, I am not a furry, respectfully. This is just cosplay, thank you very much. Don't ever smash a jack-o'-lantern or steal a kid's candy. Tonight is about respecting the dead, because this is the one night that they, and all sorts of other things, roam free. All these traditions, the jack-o'-lantern, the costume, handing out treats, they were all started to protect you. These skeletons are most fearsome fiends. Imagine if they were to break out, there'd be chaos. Look, took a mighty amount of effort to catch these monsters. Most of the credit goes to the Castle Village adventurers. Don't get too close to the cage. I don't think a loot is made for this kind of day. It's too hard to create the sense of horror with it. Someone told me about an instrument called the pipe organ. Have you heard of it, Sean? Do you like my costume? Eli says skeletons are real. He's helped the guild lot catch them deep down below. Ain't it meant to be disrespectful to parade them around like this? Spooky festivals have only just begun. The skeleton actors are so realistic. I tried to get close, but one of them snarled at me. Hey Sean, want to try the maze together? I know ninjutsu, I'll kick some monster ass. Come on, don't laugh. How do you know it's not true? Let's go to the stand and get some candied apples, then the maze. I'm sure Sam and Abby are already lost in there. That's a pretty convincing animatronic they have in there. It is an animatronic, right? Well, at least I have Sebastian here to keep me safe. Wait a minute, what kind of skeletons are those? Spooky, scary skeletons and shiver down your spines. What kind of... Oh, because the monsters have different... Oh, yeah, they're definitely spookier than normal. If you're going to tempt fate and block off your only medical facility with a display of beasts, at least get something a little more exciting than this. The thought still haunts me. Would I be truly happy in bringing back the dead? Would it leave me with another hollow feeling, another burden weighing on my conscience? Oh, Sean, you're still here? Wouldn't you rather be exploring the maze than staying here with me? It's a secret, but I actually helped a little with making it. Well, that's cool. There's so many people. Oh my god. I find it so interesting to see everyone in their costumes. Tells you a lot about a person, you know? Take those two over there. I had no idea Flora had a nerdy side or that Jarek was in such good shape. I mean, it does make sense given his line of work and all, but wow, that's one hell of a six-pack. Seriously, you could sharpen a knife on those abs, not to mention his biceps. Sorry, what were we talking about? All the other girls look so cute, and I look so frumpy. Maybe I could ask Faye for costume advice next year? Why is there no more pumpkin ale? Like my outfit, Sean? It might not be the most riveting. Actually, it is the most riveting. What am I dressed up as? The scariest thing I know, of course, a normal person. Actually, I see you have a costume there. I'm thankful for all the festivals we have here. A day that I don't have to buy food means more in savings. Gus and Pika sometimes let me take leftovers home, too. Look at my daughter, taking photos with her friends. It reminds me of when she was a little girl. Now she's all grown up and I couldn't be prouder. I always wanted to do a group costume like this, but never got the chance as a kid. I'm so grateful you two went along with it. Well, it's not like I really had an outfit lined up already, so I guess it's fine. These photos, they're not going to be posted anywhere, are they? Don't be silly, Issa. Of course I'd do it for you. And don't worry, Maddie, we won't post them anywhere you don't want us to. The Powerpuff Girls and the Powerpuff Girls. That's hilarious. If you see Ethan, can you tell him his old man's waiting out here for him? Thanks, pal. Hello, sweetie. These little nibbles are delicious. I must ask for the recipe. Oh, lighten up, Chiquita. I'm dressed up as a monster, just like you. Would you feel better if I gave you a cookie? Eh? Mom, why are you dressed up as some kitty character? Don't stand next to me. It's too embarrassing. Sus. Don't be too sus, Sean, or I'll vote you off the ship. It won't let me talk to you. Fails horribly at stealthing around. Okay. It's morphin' time. Doesn't sound very cool when I say it. Oh well. I'll admit I'm not as into this stuff as Philip is, but when he told me about his costume idea, I found something really inspiring about a superhero whose body doesn't quite work right, you know? I couldn't resist the chance to go as my favorite superhero. I even found a character Shiro likes so we could match. Lenny informed me we are required to wear outfits. I suppose this is passable. Has the wet blanket Geo been bothering you about me? Well, you can tell him he has nothing to worry about. I'm perfectly capable of behaving myself. Besides, I'm completely covered head to toe. There's some characters that won't let me talk to. Like, I can't talk. Oh, now I can. Sean, look, I'm a magical ice fairy. I can even fly, look. Kai, if you call me sus one more time, I'm gonna vote you off the spaceship. You tell him. Sean, can you alert me if Dia does anything rash? I'm doing my best to keep an eye on her without revealing myself, but there's only so much I can do from the shadows. Only one thing is certain. No good can come from Dia interacting with the locals all dressed like that. Kiwi in disguise as Pumpkin. Kiwi blend in well. Great costume, Kiwi. Kenneth, your costume is crazy, man. Holy crap. Beautiful, Bert. Beautiful. Don't you worry none, sweetie. I'll help you clean up afterwards. This way I can say the part about how you're already the most beautiful of them all as many times as I want. I'm not sure about all this green, Bert. We're gonna have to one heck of a time getting it off. It's been a long time since I last wore a wig. Still, it's nice to make believe I'm not old and gray from all the time. Oh, phooey, Lola, you grow more beautiful each and every day, right before my eyes. Only I remembered Spirit's Eve was coming early. I could have planned something more elaborate. But sometimes classics are fun, too. We used to watch this show with Lissa all the time when she was young. Oh, maybe she considers herself too old for it now. It's a little hard to eat with this beak on. Yeah, I'd say. 1 second, Raya. Let me just change out these potatoes. Wait, has the fruit salad run out too? Shoot. You came, Sean. I award you 15 points for attendance. Not that I ever doubted you, of course. Now go enjoy the festival. Pretty good spread, huh? What can I say except you're welcome. You okay there, Irene? I can put this hook down if you need help. Kiara keeps threatening to me. I'm not sure if she's mad at me or not. This outfit makes me feel so pretty. Still, it's hard not to feel self-conscious, but it's a bit better thanks to Anton pairing up with me. Sean, behind me, Jarek's so incredibly shirtless. I don't know, what do I do? Where am I supposed to look? Hey there, Sean, I'm trying to score tonight, and I'd love to touch down in your end zone. Chill, I'm just playing. Pretty good line, though, right? All aboard! Glad to see you join the festivities, Mr. Sean. Young Mr. Amethine doesn't seem very pleased with his costume this year. Perhaps a kind word from you might cheer him up. I'm sure it would mean a lot to him, even if it doesn't show it. Grandmother insisted I match with her, so now I'm stuck wearing this stupid bunny costume. I wanted to be the Prairie King. Not that she ever asked. Never let it be said that I cannot participate in a festival in an appropriate manner, Sean. Now go fetch me a tart. Hello, Sean. If you need me, I'll be plotting nefarious deeds in my underground lair. $1 million. Is that who I think it's supposed to be? Irene, once you're done refilling the buffet, can we please go to the maze together? You promised we would. I think that's... No, wait, we got you two. A picture? I don't know, Lorenzo. This costume isn't exactly flattering. Oh, come on, dear. You can make a burlap sack look like a runway piece. Please let me just get one picture with the world's most beautiful woman by my side. Do you like the jack-o'-lanterns? I carved them myself. I learned some good fishing recipes over the years. Maybe I'll share them with you sometime. Why didn't it have his costume? That's weird. Not sure I'm digging the vibes of this fest. Bit creepy, right? Food's good, though. Mother won't let me go into the maze. Good evening, Sean. Have you ventured into the haunted maze yet? It's quite spooky. A strange woman who lives in the tower set it all up herself. She wouldn't let anyone near while she was working on it. Ah, my sweet, look at these fools, all spooked and shaken by some lousy props. They should have saved their screams for what's truly terrifying. Oh, apparently I helped myself to some food. I went to the maze and gave up. Why? Oh, I was hungry. Have you tried Pierre's spiced pumpkin cider? Wow, pumpkin soup. Today I saw a flock of birds migrating, flying in a perfect V shape. What do you think of my costume, Sean? I've decided to dress up as one of my favorites, Ferngullian poet, Emily Dickinson. Hi, sorry, mouthful of blackberries. Oh god, there's so many people. Alright, moving on to this row. I wish Gus would include a vegetarian option, some zucchini skewers maybe? Protein is healthy, as my grandson likes to remind me, but it needs balance. Smoked turkey haunch. I guess this festival isn't all bad. If you go into the maze, if you can find Alex, he wandered off and I imagine he's stuck in there somewhere. The maze is a bit creepy for my taste. I'm staying out here with the food. And over here, away from the monsters. Tell me, Sean, do you think I possess a certain spectral finesse? A knack for the ethereal arts, if you will? Before I was barred from such endeavors, I took great delight in weaving illusions on days like these. Sent shivers down the spines of students and scholars alike. A harmless bit of arcane mischief, really. Though I suspect the faculty saw it rather differently. Good evening, Mr. Sean. I believe I recall Pierre saying something about treasure in the maze. Why, hello, Sean. It's chilly, isn't it? I'll come to any event with free grub. You won't see me in the haunted maze, though. He holds his coat up like a cloak. Good evening, Sean. I was just admiring the selection of spirits. It's a lot of fun to cook with pumpkin. Such an interesting fruit. Pierre's spiced pumpkin cider is amazing. I wish he'd let me buy it off him. He should at least sell some of it to Gus so I can get it in the saloon. Good luck in there in the maze, farmer. I've heard some screaming coming from that direction. Those spirits even shivered down my spine. The folks here don't realize that it's their happiness and good cheer that keeps the void's creeping touch at bay. I heard screams coming from the maze. What could possibly be in there? Vincent's upset that I won't let him go into the haunted maze, but he's just a little boy. I get scared very easily. I'll leave the haunted maze to the younger people. I truly enjoy this night. Such a magical atmosphere, isn't it? Have you already visited the maze? Parlor tricks and nonsense. Unless it's a geik, it's not worth my blade. Me? Going to the maze? That's not exactly my kind of thing, I'm afraid. May your heart be your guide and key. So much for their costumes. They're gonna crap their pants if I bring some prop from the Sharon Temple in Boulder's Gate. Mabel's been fascinated by the carved pumpkins, keeps trying to figure out if they're edible or decorative. People lurks in the shadows like the Spirit's Eve cat they are. There are like 5 people in that one spot. Well, winter's almost here. It's a great time to stockpile wood and stone. I haven't seen Maro in hours. I hope she's alright. Alright, that's everyone right here. One of my iridium-infused maces would make quick work of these things. Void, come back here this instant. I don't want to get in trouble. Marlon and I have our eyes on the skeletons. If any of them decide they want to give a real scare, they're in for an unpleasant surprise. Alright, that's everyone over here. That's literally all of these guys. Now we move on to over here. How are you planning to spend tonight, Sean? Before moving to the Pelican Town, we'd usually watch the moon together this time of year. Hello, Sean. Have you entered the maze? I deployed surprises for anyone who dares enter. I might have gone a little overboard with the monsters. So these are shadow brutes? They look menacing. Yeah, compared to the vanilla ones, they definitely look menacing. Hi, Sean. I hope this evening is treating you well. Many shadow brutes are violent, but these ones are particularly aggressive. If given the opportunity, they would tear you limb from limb. Not all shadow people are violent, though. I'm good friends with one called Krobus. I understand what it's like to be judged for being different. Enjoy the festival. Marlon and adventurers from Castle Village caught these monsters. Don't get too close to the cages. Hiya! Hey, Sean, how do you like my costume? Pretty awesome, isn't it? This is what it means to go further beyond. Okay. Talk to dog. Let's see if there's anyone out and about over here. Oh. Commander Sean, we are under attack. Rotate the shield's harmonics, launch photon torpedoes, full spread. We took a direct hit, evasive maneuvers, fire phasers. Who am I dressed as? Well, my dear Sean, I'm Captain Pierre-Jean Breton, the lead character of Stellar Gallivant, the second Genesis. Okay. I never really watched too much sci-fi, but I have watched Stargate SG-1, I think it was called, which was pretty interesting when I, watched it at the time, but I don't watch TV at all. Like, I haven't watched an actual television show in a long time. But yeah, it's, that's the only one I ever really watched. You can tell the chest behind the grave is fake. Oh, you found me. I was trying to convince the Pumpkin King to move off the headstone, but instead it has taken me as its servant. I'm now the hand of the Pumpkin King. I overheard someone say they leave out saucers of milk to ward off cat sifts. Charming and insulting. They think dancing in a circle keeps me from stealing souls. Careful with your lantern. Some spirits don't like fire, some cats either. I beg you to be careful tonight. The gods have even more influence on this world and often forget how fragile mortals can be. Okay. That seems like everyone out here. Okay. So the only people left to talk to are up here. I'm gonna see if there's anyone over here. So no one over here. You can enter the maze from over here. Or no, maybe you can't. It looked blocked off. Oh, these are people from the Castle Village. Okay. Alright, well, let's go into the maze then. And I will turn off the walkthrough thing. See, I can't do it no more. Boo! Haha, scared you, didn't I? No, not really. Eek! I'm too scared. Where did she get that bone from? Those monsters. Feels like someone's trying to make a statement, caging them up like that and all. Yeah, they're dangerous. Probably that. Alright, I'm immediately lost. What a bummer. A real hero never stops trying. You've been bamboozled. Okay, can't go through there. I am so lost right now. Well, guess I'm gonna be stuck here forever. It's not being a hero, it's just doing the right thing. I can't go on, spiders. The festive atmosphere seems to invite everyone in. No harm in enjoying some childish joy. Ooh, everything is so spooky here. Hold me, I'm scared. I'm the great ninja Yuffie. The vapor from this cauldron, it's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. You know the wizard, don't you? Maybe ask him if it's safe? I'm a bee, if you couldn't tell. Super scary, but cute at the same time. Yeah, it is a cute costume. I can't actually go this way because you're blocking it. But now I can. If you ever get lost, just call out Rapunzel and I'll let you use my hair to climb your way back to safety. Okay. Is there no path right here? There are some more people we can talk to down here. Okay, gotta be brave. I can do this. I can win. Hiya! Eek! I'm not scared. Dilly dally shilly shally. Okay, there's no NPCs over there. I want to make sure I talk to at least most, if not all, the NPCs. Warning, monsters ahead. Please be wary of deadly monsters in this part of the maze. If you choose to continue further, you are responsible for your own life and well-being. I can't actually attack, though. Fucking hell. Don't sneak up on me like that, Sean. No, I'm not nervous at all. In fact, I managed to get the prize one time, even if I cheated a little to do it. Don't look now, but Rasmodia is up that cliff. I'm pretty sure the old mushroom knows what I did. She's making sure I don't pull anything this year. I don't think she's up there right now. There's a skeleton monster patrolling in there by those graves. Wow, Sean, you look amazing in that costume. Kind of wish I would have dressed up too. Want to try the maze? Don't worry, you can take out any monsters we might find. That sounds pretty lame. I mean, I think it's really cool how you can kick butt in the mines. I'm not scared, I promise. Have you seen the Dragon Balls anywhere? Nope. And if I did, I probably wouldn't tell you they're mine. Alright. Let's go. Oh, there's someone up there to talk to. Sean, you made it this far. Do you see any secret passage around here? There's got to be a way through. I saw Sam earlier, but I bet he's completely lost by now. Heh. Want to team up? I bet we can figure it out together. Why? I just want to get this treasure and go home. What one does when faced with the truth is more difficult than you think. How on earth did I end up here? Are you cosplayed as Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul? Is that his name? I forget. It's been a long time since I read the manga for that. I am a ghoul. Lovely costume, Kai. Man, I really hope I don't get lost. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I've watched Dragon Ball a lot when I was a kid, but I haven't watched it since. Like, I don't... Like, the last time I watched it... Hell, I think it's been quite a while, but, hell, I don't remember when the last time I watched it, actually. It's been a while. I think they're patrolling and you have to, like, not get caught by them. Now you gotta wait for this one to move. And there we go, we made it through the maze. I don't think there's anyone on this hill anymore. Oh, there is. Curious I am. Did you climb up here to greet me? Check it out, my claws are retractable. Emily mentioned that maybe monsters are offended by this holiday. Do you think the supernatural is offended? I don't really think they care. It's time they can come out and spook everyone, scare them. Probably best season for them. Alright, well that's it for that. Now normally, if you wanted to get out, you just take this minecart. I'm pretty sure. No? Oh, I thought you could take the minecart and get out. Huh. I could have swore you could have done that. Weird. Alright, well, I'm not gonna walk my way out of the maze. I'm pretty sure we talked to everyone, so that's cool. Alright, let's get out of here. If I missed anyone, let me know. But I don't think I did. That was a lot of dialogue, wasn't it? Hey, I need that back. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Pet cat. And let's go to bed. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode. This episode's already coming out pretty late. Like, it's going to probably be out like at 3 p.m. today. But, like I said, I couldn't get much sleep at all. And I was awake for well over almost 2 days, I think it was. Maybe a little less than that. But I finally got some sleep and I feel a little refreshed. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye.